Congratulations, you're dating a Missourian, and I'm gonna tell you why that's amazing. Let's go! What's going on, guys? My name is Jesse Weiser and I'm a local real estate broker here in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm going to talk today about dating someone in Missouri. I mean, why would you not want to date someone from Missouri? Because it is a great place to meet someone. But before, don't forget to check out wiserlivingrealty.com, where you can find all the houses that you would potentially want to buy here. I mean, that's why we make these videos, is so you can get to know more about Missouri, but also we would love to help you guys buy a house here. Don't forget, we also want to work with you. That's why we make these videos. We've had people reach out this past week from Colorado, California, Texas, Florida. I mean, there's a couple people reaching out, and we want you guys to reach out and ask questions. I can't wait to hear from you. Now, you have to understand, I've been out of the dating game for a little bit, been married for 7 to 8 years, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit of the characteristics about Missourians that you can take and apply and get a little chuckle out of this whole video. They're not all true about every single person, but I do hope you get a laugh out of some of these. First up, you can take a Missourian anywhere on a date. We are so used to big cities, we're so used to small cities, we're so used to the rural country area, we're so used to the urban. I mean, literally we have everything in Missouri, and we are so diverse when it comes to just anything. I mean, you can literally take a Missourian anywhere and we would be totally adaptable to it. And that's what's great about dating in Missouri. I mean, Missourians are pretty easygoing. It's like, what do you want to do? I don't care. What do you want to do? And it just goes back and forth. And someone's like, oh, let's go bowling. They're like, great, sounds great, you know? Another thing about Missourians is they always have food on the table. Many people here in Missouri tend to be hardworking individuals. Now, that doesn't mean they don't sacrifice time with their family, because most Missourians, they work hard, but they don't jeopardize spending time with their family by working so hard. Now, that's a generalization. There are people that work extremely hard. You'll find that anywhere. But the culture in Missouri is all about putting food on the table and spending time with their family. Missourians also tend to be very loyal people. A prime example is how people love sports in the area. Like, they are diehard fans. Missourians are. We have the Blues hockey team. I've never watched a hockey game. It's actually on my bucket list. Another one is the Cardinals from St. Louis, the Royals baseball team from Kansas City. And then obviously we have some diehard Chiefs fans. I think it's go Chiefs! I don't know what they do, but they echo it through the stadium. Let me tell you about the stadium. It is literally the loudest stadium, one of them, in the whole United States. That's how loud and big of sports fans that we are. One of the things that I don't understand sometimes is sports fans grumble about standing during worship at church for 28 minutes, but they'll stand for 4 hours going, go Chiefs! And I'm just like, man, I gotta sit down. Last time I went to a Chiefs game, I had to sit down every 30 minutes. I was just like, when are people gonna sit down? Like, we paid good money for these seats. Why aren't people sitting down in them, you know? Kind of fun. Another thing about Missourians is they probably won't care if you're a messy eater, because when it comes to Missouri, we are known for almost the barbecue capital of the United States in Kansas City. So everyone around here loves barbecue. If you want to get straight to a Missourian's heart, take them for a barbecue on a date. They will love you forever. I mean, that is an ideal date, is literally barbecue. So if you get a little bit of messiness all over your shirt, when I was a kid, I always, for some reason, loved wearing white shirts. And I always got barbecue sauce on my shirt, don't know why. And now I'm wearing a black one because I finally learned to wear dark colors. Besides, everyone around here knows that the messier the meal, the better it is. Now let me tell you, people from Missouri, they may look like hillbillies, whatever, but they are one of the smartest people around. We have tons of universities here in Missouri. Like the biggest one in Columbia, Missouri, Mizzou, pretty big one. We have here in Springfield, Missouri, we have MSU, Missouri State University, which almost 30,000 students go to. We have Evangel, we have Drury University, we have Ozark Technical Community College. We have tons of universities and colleges here in Springfield. So they are very smart and they can hold conversations, and people here in Missouri are genuine, so they love having conversations. And Faith behind the camera can talk to a rock. I mean, come on. And don't get me started on the Midwestern goodbye. Literally, it takes 22 minutes to say goodbye to people because we love having conversations and we're so smart in individual things and generic things that we can talk to literally anyone. The next thing about Missourians is we are always down for adventure. Everything is about the outdoors in Missouri, so we have Bass Pro, which is huge about that. But literally when it comes to hiking, biking, fishing, kayaking, anything outdoors, we're always down for it. So if you're dating someone from Missouri, hey, you want to go for a walk? They're like, sure, I'll go for a walk. No one will say I don't want to go for a walk around here. That's just the thing to do. And let me give you a little bit of a date idea that no Missourian will probably say no to. A fire pit late at night, s'mores, you can even put a blanket. I mean, a fall night, a spring night. No Missourian will say no to that. Hey, you want to have a fire pit tonight and have some s'mores? Heck yeah, I do. Literally, you're welcome. The next thing about Missourians, they probably won't think that rain will hurt us because we're so used to the craziness of the weather changing. You have storms rolling through, which storms bring hail, tornadoes, snowstorms, ice storms. We have it all here in Missouri, and with a little bit of rain, it won't hurt nothing. We love rain. We love having green grass. People from the West Coast always come here and they're like, everything is so green. Yeah, because we ain't scared of a little rain. And another big thing about, the weather and everything is we love watching big storms roll through. Every man is on his front porch watching tornadoes go by. We love watching snowstorms come in. We're sitting out the window like watching the snow stack up, which it doesn't stack up very much. It's like this much, but it's still something. We love watching it. That's another great thing about Missourians is we're fascinated over weather for some reason. The next one is Missourians are probably money savvy. I mean, you have to understand, we live right in the middle of the United States. The real estate is the cheapest around. And we're always looking for deals. Missourians, they thrive and very prideful when it comes to deals. When you say, hey, nice jacket, they're like, yeah, Costco, $15. Like, we are very prideful about finding those good deals. And another thing about Missourians is they probably love Jesus. I mean, we are literally in the Bible Belt. So, of course, if you're gonna date a Missourian, they're probably a believer. We literally have a church, bank, and a gas station on every corner. I mean, I love Jesus, and I'm a Missourian. Missourians are very respectful when they come to approaching somebody. I mean, the majority of people are respectful around here in Missouri. You pull up, you have a truck on a gravel road, it's one lane, somebody will pull over and wave somebody on. I mean, nobody just, goes through everybody. Now, whenever you go to like Target or something like that and you accidentally bump somebody, they literally say, oh, excuse me. They don't say, excuse me. They say, excuse me. They say it just in one syllable. That's just how we were raised. I mean, we were raised very polite. So you'll find a lot of polite people. I mean, I literally went to Vegas a couple weeks ago and I thought I was gonna die. They speak with their horns. They're like, get out of my way! But around here, if a horn goes off, everyone's like, who honked? They're like, what in the world? It's like a huge revolutionary that there are horns in cars in Missouri. It's crazy. But whenever I came back to Missouri, I started driving like I was still in Vegas. And I felt like a road rage person. That's just the difference in how polite and unpolite people are in the different regions. But in Missouri, no one uses their horn. If you use your horn, you're probably from a different city. And two, you probably deserved it. Who knows? And don't forget, check out wiserlivingrealty.com and reach out to us. We would love to help you guys. We want to get to know you. Seriously. I'll see you in the next videos right over here. Watch for deer, guys. Never know. Deer are polite. By making that obnoxious noise, I sucked in a lot of bubbles.